welcome to the channel. We are in the van. Now what happens, I'm going to my group meeting, right, and I'm thinking, well, I'm going to take the blue car or the white car. And the blue car was blocked in by the van. So we use the van at the weekends. Hey, welcome to the channel. This is a channel update, and it's a video, and there's a Fiat 500 turning right. No, it's not turning right. Aye, it is turning right. It's a hybrid. So they're turning right, and they're doing a wee sneak. Maybe they're going away around and then coming back out. No, they're not. Right. Okay. So the blue car was blocked in. So I thought, I'll take the white car. Right. So I goes to get in the white car, and I thought, the fucking van's in the way. But you haven't shifted the van to get the white car and the blue car out. So I thought, well, fuck it, just take the van. Take the van. That bus has been sitting there for yonks. It's causing a fucking traffic jam. So at the end of the day, take the fucking van. Generally, I usually choose the vehicle on economy, like, so the cheapest car to drive is a blue car. It's like 53 miles a gallon I get out of that, whereas this van is like half that, right? It's half. So that's basically how I do decide which vehicle to take. So the blue car, economical as anything, comfortable, performance is good, there's nothing really wrong with it. Why is that car stopped there? And it's great. The white car is a lot more comfortable, it's bigger, it's more powerful, it's a lovely car to drive. If I, I'd rather take that, but I'm thinking, I'm tight, I'm not careful with money. So it's 43 miles a gallon, it's 10 miles per gallon less than the blue car, right? But it's got a massive boot in the back of it. It's got a Pauling paintwork. I was like, this sitting in C4 Grand Picasso. Now my friend bought a Nissan X-Trail. Now so, I don't know if I've talked about this on the channel, I might have done. I should have taken a picture of it actually. Well, I might ask her I'm going to take a picture next week. I quite like it actually. It's a 2014 Nissan X-Trail with a diesel engine. It's got leather seats, it's black. It looks pretty cool. Because the X-Trail is like, well, I think wasn't it a 4-wheel drive type, off-road type sort of thing? Like a Range Rover, but not as big. And so she bought that. But it was quite an elongated story because she bought a Nissan Qashqai off this dealer and it turned out to be a lot of pish. Right, there were loads of things wrong with it. And then she bought, they gave her a Mitsubishi, I think it's a little like, it looks like a Qashqai, is it an Outlander or something? I don't know, I'm just guessing. It's a Mitsubishi something, a little round thing. And she hated it. She was driving around, that was the loan car. And I just thought she was going for her money back, and I just thought, there's no fucking way that you're going to get your money back from that dealer. There's no fucking way on earth. And that's what I thought, right? And I said that, and I was right. So she come back with this Nissan X-Trail, which is really nice. The bad side is, the downside is, they screwed her for more money, didn't they? She'd already paid $4,000. And I don't want to tell you the ethnicity of this person, this car dealer. Right, the ethnicity of the car dealer. I'm not going to tell you the ethnicity of the car dealer. I'll let you guess. Fucking guess. Right? So this car dealer managed to up the stakes. What a fucking hero. So she never got a refund. But she's the whole thing about it is though, she's got this Nissan X-Trail, and it's a really nice car. Right? I like it. I think it's a really nice car. I've never actually sat in a Nissan X-Trail before. And I think, no, that's good. Now the downside of this whole story is he screwed another 1,500 quid out of her rather than giving her a refund for the Nissan X-Trail. So the whole overall cost of the Mark 3 Golf, the Nissan X-Trail, it comes to $5,500. I don't know what that's like. I'll need to look that up. But it's done 128,000 miles, which is more than what my Stirling had done when I bought it, which was 127. So, I think it's all's well, it ends well, the whole thing. She's had quite a problematic way of getting a car, and she really likes it, which is a good point. She likes the Nissan X-Trail, and so do I. So I'm actually thinking, well, why don't you buy one? So I might do. I'll have to look at them, we'll have a look at them. I know, I sort of went off Nissans, I thought, but I think that the quality of that Nissan X-Trail looks far superior to the quality of the Citroen that I've got. I'll say that right off the bat. You know, the paintwork and everything. So I don't know what procedures they used, you know, Nissan when they're painting. It's 3 years newer than my Citroen, so it's like, well, it's not exactly the same. It's not exactly the same age. So Citroen's galvanised. So I think what happened was they were making the paint thinner and lighter, and it was all about getting it just enough. So the galvanising process is a good thing. You know, it means that it's not going to rust, right? But it has rusted because the paint's not stuck to the car. Sort of thing, you know. So the Citroen I've got, it's more a case of just, it is a workhorse and I do like it and everything in it. I said, well, I could have a really nice car. And it sort of was a nice car, or it potentially was, but I think we'll just stick with it and just use it. And there's that earlier Fiesta. Is that a Mark? What is that? Mark 5 or 4? 5. 6 maybe. Lost track actually. So, you know, I think it's alright. So that's just a story that's worked out alright. But her man took a stroke and everything, and I think she was starting to maybe do some of the main things in their marriage, like arranging cars and stuff like that. She did tell me a funny story. Her son came home. I do like this lady, by the way. There's not that many women I get on with, but I get on alright with her. But her son come home. He was a boy racer when that was when he was younger, like probably 20 years ago or something. And she'd already told him not to drive fast in the street where they live. So he's flying up the street. He got to the door and she punched him in the face. Now I know another story, because Chopper, Brian McDonald, his dad did that to him with a motorbike. He says, I've just overtaken all this cars and everything on my motorbike. And he punched him in the face. Is that acceptable to do that to your children? Shall I try it with mine? No, I don't think so. They won't put up with that. They'll be arrested. I'm not going to punch my children in the face. But it is funny, isn't it? Oh, wait a minute, the disadvantage of bringing the van here. Right, you're not going to be able to park it anywhere, are you? Alright, never mind. We'll see. We'll be able to abandon it somewhere. Use with common sense. Probably won't get it out in front of the building. Unlikely. No, there's that bloody. They've got. No, that's not going to happen. I wonder if we get around here. Maybe a little bit in there. If I had the car, see that blue thing. Is that? Should do. Is that going to fit in there? It might land up fucking reversing right into that blue car though. What normally happens in a situation like this, you get somebody that doesn't help. I'm going to have to go out and look actually, see if it's done it. Aye, we'll get back a bit, yeah, that'll be us over the line. I think that'll do it, yeah. Thanks for watching, bye! Right, so there's the line there. What an expert driver. What an absolute fucking expert. Brilliant. Whoa! Oh yes! It's a fucking Robin Reliant. I've seen that one before. I think it does painting and decorating. Thanks for watching the short video of the Robin Reliant. That was just pure luck, that. Oh aye. That was just pure luck. And I'm gonna, you know. Right, so we're in the van. we're going to go to it's a dangerous world out there. Yeah, so what we've got, numpties. Okay, I'll go into a wee bit of there's an interesting point. Always learning about. So this woman said, I suppose I've got into an argument as such. It was really quite irrelevant, really. So it was like, what about you can't drink any alcohol? And I said something like, the pub, we're talking about why the pubs are shutting, and she said, well, you can't hear a fag. And I said, that's right, aye. And I says, you can't hear a pint. You've got the car either, can you? You can't hear a couple of pints. And she says, oh, you can't hear anything. I says, well, she says, it's zero, isn't it? I says, no, it's not zero. I says, I don't know what it is. I says, but it's not zero. You're driving. It's not a zero, right? So of course this is an argument about definition. So she wasn't talking. So I said, no, you're allowed some alcohol in your system. So this woman looks it up, sitting next to me, 22 milligrams, but 0 units. So they sort of thought they'd beat me in this argument, which they hadn't. But she was talking about units, but she didn't say units. She just said 0. So 22 milligrams is like, I think it's half a unit or something. You know, I think that's what it is. Let's swing right round here. Aye, because we've got a long wheelbase, man. So it's so it's not. So the argument, I suppose, really at the end of the day, it's pointless. But so it said more about the person actually, because she was sort of going on about it, and she seemed to think, or she wasn't. So I'm willing to admit that if we're talking units, you know, but I don't. I says, well, I don't say I'm going to the pub to have 27 units, do I? Even though I've got 27 genders, so it should be 27, a unit for each gender, right? I don't say that. I'm just not that sort of person. And you really need to don't stop when you get to that roundabout. Just keep fucking going. So it's 0 units, but it's 22 milligrams. So the point I was making, this is how you can get pointless arguments with people, is that you cannot go to the pub just for a pint with your car. That could be one of the factors why pubs have shut. So the other thing that you do is if you sense there's a bit of, and that's what I've done, discord or not disharmony, you leave. Don't keep flogging a dead horse. Is that car going to stop? See, I didn't know if it was. You know, you've got to be, don't trust lights. You just don't know. So what's that fucking Audi doing? Where are you going? It's going to sit there like a fucking pillock. Right, so we're going to park out. Where are we parking? Park here, the motorhome bit. Aye, why not? Just park here. Right, there you go. So it's all about definition, enter into a debate. So we had our talk about various things. But they were talking about, this lady was talking about banning the burqa and us as well. I don't agree with that. And so basically it's like, so I says, I'm not saying that I'm right. I don't agree with that. I don't want to ban the I don't think we should ban the burqa, right? I says, and I sort of set out why, because I'm a liberal and I believe you should be able, I don't think you can bring out a law saying what you can't wear, but they're not really. They weren't listening to me, these people. So I says, I can understand why you believe we should ban the burqa, and I agree with that. And I says, it's like pavement parking. I don't agree that we should ban pavement. You should be a law stopping you from parking on pavements. I don't agree with that, but I understand there's both two ways. Well, what's that got to do with it? I says, well, I'm making a point that I'm not necessarily right. I'm just saying what my opinion is on this matter. Pavement parking, and then somebody else might have an opinion that it should be illegal, and they've made it illegal in Scotland to park on a pavement, and I don't agree with that. So she, I don't. Some of them, it's like. So then I thought, right, I'm wasting my time here. I'll get the fuck away from them. So it's like, yeah, there's lots of reasons, and they sit there and they go on and on about lots of different things, and they've all got problems, and that's a normal part of life. You've got to watch and you've got to remember, just back away. It doesn't mean they're all right people, they're fine, but sometimes it's a case of you've got to lead your own life and live your own life, and that's what I do. So people have their opinions and whatever, I have mine, so it doesn't mean I'm right. That's what the point I was trying to make to them, was that it doesn't mean, it means that that's what I believe. And the uproar, if you banned burkas, I think you would cause a bigger problem than what we already have. But it's often these problems, you're coming at it from the wrong end. Why do we have uncontrolled immigration? Why do we have so many people come from Islamic countries who have a totally different culture than the British culture, the Western, white, Scottish, British people? We're in Scotland right now. Why? Obviously it's not going to go very well, is it, necessarily, but it's to do with uncontrolled immigration is a problem, right? So anyway, thanks for that, watching this video, uncontrolled immigration video. It doesn't mean to say you don't want immigration, it doesn't mean to say I don't want that, so don't take me out of context, right? I just don't want uncontrolled immigration, which is what we're getting. And Stammer and all the rest of them, all the politicians are the same. And the fact of the matter is, if they wanted to stop it, they would, but they don't. That's why they don't stop it. Right, it's simple, isn't it? It's a simple thing. If I wanted to go into Tesco, I'll go in, and that's what I'm going to do. If I didn't want to go into Tesco, I wouldn't do it, would I? You know, it's just what the reality of life. You know? So Stammer comes away with all that stuff. Bullshit. And it's just, that's exactly what it is. And is he any different from any of the rest of the politicians? No, they're all like that. And so the only option I would suggest is that you either put your faith into a Reform Party. So she was going about Nigel Farage, she doesn't like him, that's as well, I like him. But who knows, I don't really trust these politicians. So basically what I think will probably happen is the Reform Party will eventually get power and they'll turn it to be a bunch of twats, and that's normal what happens with politicians, right? Am I right or am I wrong, or is it going to be wonderful with them? Don't place your hope on politicians is really what we were getting to with this, right? So that's it, I'm definitely going. Bye. Well, hello, welcome to this video. I mean, what we've got here, see Tesco's fucking receipt. It's actually for somebody dim like me. But I've stood there counting it all and it sort of tallies up. But I was getting confused with it, and the guy was helping me at the Self Service thing, but he was really helpful and everything was brilliant. And so what I've got here, what I bought is, well, apart from these ice cakes, with the DS3, I did always want to get one of them, and I just went offside here. Right, so we've got frost guards. This trolley's a fucking nightmare. I've got de-icer, and so that's going to come, I mean it's June, I mean, you know, so the de-icer's 50 pence, right? That's a frost guard. Can you use that for your windscreen anyway, other than just frost? These, the lids are missing off them. Now, they're not worth a fuck. But, where's my car? What's my car look like? What'd you do with the car? You haven't got a car. You've got the van, you fucking clown. So, what we'll do with them is we'll try and get lids out of the recycling bin out the back of the house. Put lids on them, because the lids were all broken. And we'll just hang on to them until November and then we'll sell them. Alright, that's the plan with that then, gang. Guys! One thing you should never do is don't get involved in pointless arguments. So I'm glad the person, well, we'll talk about that later, right? Where's my, try not to, so where's my fucking keys? Where is my keys? Aye, what you do? Oh, look at that! You dropped your club card, you fanny. What the hell's going on here? Get a key in the bloody door, is that your one? Yeah, it is, it's got my name on it, so it must be. Unless there's another L. Ferguson floating around. There can't be. The clan. Well, I suppose I changed clans, didn't I? Well, yeah, I suppose life's like that, innit? You make decisions, whether they're right or wrong. I would say the name thing, the Macbeth thing was a wee bit more tricky. It sounds vain saying, I feel vain telling you this, but that's why like your film stars and celebrities, they have to change their names. And it's because, unless their name's John Wayne, but my name isn't John Wayne, right? So, therefore, I need to change it to something, to John Wayne, right? If it wasn't John Wayne, but it isn't John Wayne. So, like, the old Macbeth, there's too many connotations with it, the name. And I'm sorry if I'm being a bit of a traitor towards the clan, but you lot fucked me over anyway, didn't you? So, there was that as well. It was partly that. That's why I did it, really. I changed it. But I've always been a Fergie anyway. I was known as I'm a Fergie. And it was said in vain a lot, but that's not my problem, that was their problem. But back to that, right? Sometimes if you're arguing with somebody, right, so that's reminding me of my sister, right? A woman arguing with me about, she said there's zero, you're not allowed to drink any alcohol. And what she meant, and I misunderstood her, was that she was talking in units, but I was talking in alcohol, I was talking in milligrams. So what she really means is you can't go to a pub and buy a drink. Because like a drink contains, I'm playing devil's advocate for an argument, it doesn't really matter. So the drink, there's not a drink you can buy that is, you know, the unit. So she was right in what she was saying, in that you can't buy a drink at a pub if you're driving, an alcoholic drink, which is entirely wrong. She's not right, because, you know, there is, as far as I understand, low alcohol drinks, are they not? Don't you get some like very small amounts of alcohol? So what I'm talking is milligrams. I'm talking alcohol. How much alcohol? I'm not talking units. So units, like, so she was wrong in the argument, unless of course she'd stated, if she'd said you're allowed 0 units of alcohol from the argument, then I would have known what she was talking about. So also it says a lot about her that she couldn't concede that, because I conceded that she was right about the units, but she couldn't concede. So that's when we got into art. So that tells you something about her. So there, let's get back to my sister. My sister was a nightmare, is a nightmare, and you can't, well, she's not even my sister, fuck her, who cares? But it's trying to get involved in any sort of talk about anything, and it also reminds me, it's been mainly women from my past. You don't give them the time of day, people like that, unless you find a decent woman. Don't fucking bother, you're wasting your time. So the thing is, they're sitting there arguing, and then we started going on about dinghies and everything, and how they're not getting anything and all the rest of it, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, you know, I'm very, very comfortable in my life, you know, and so are they, when they're going on fucking cruises and all sorts of shit, and they're on benefits, going on cruises and going to, you know, they've got mobility cars, and, you know, it's like, I understand, I agree with them, you know, I agree with them, they shouldn't have I don't want uncontrolled immigration. I agree with that. Says their grievance, and it's quite a good one, was that there's nobody local getting these new houses they're building. It's all foreigners and people no for here or wherever it is they live. So they're right with that. So, but really to get an in-depth discussion with that, we've got uncontrolled immigration, and so she was on about all the tablets and phones and designer gear and how they don't have to pay anything, they get let off with everything. She's right. That is true. That is what's happening. So that's us indigenous people getting fucked over by politicians is what it is, right? That's a fact, you know. That's what's happening. So let's call an end to this conversation. Bye. And welcome to the channel. Why don't I go and see? Right, what time is it? Okay. Don't know what time it is. Because have I got somebody coming round? I have, haven't I? I've got somebody coming round this evening. It's 3:39, so we could go and spend an hour with. We could go and see my mechanic pal, right? I've got a cake. I've got a cake, right? We'll go and see him, eh? Well, I don't think I'm going to change my mind. I don't feel it. So he might be out playing golf. So what happens if I don't bring any cakes? He won't fix my car. Simple fact. Right? So it's just the way it goes, you know. It's a fact of life. Well, Picasso's looking a bit bashed up. So this is all part of my collection of. Oh, you want to put some diesel in? Aye, why not? You're here, eh? Fuck it, put some diesel in the fucking thing. Why not? Aye, I think so. Because it's like quarter a tank or something. Right, we'll do that. Okay then? Right. That was an unplanned trip. I'm fucking fanny. I'm a fanny. Aye, I'm really a fanny. I forgot something in Tesco. I'm a fucking fanny. Aye. So everything in life is so it's like there's no people here, you know, there's nobody to go and go, oh, this is the start of it, this is, you know, like years ago, if you're on some site or well, if you're in somewhere, you'd always phone up. But now, say like you're on YouTube or Facebook or something, you don't phone somebody up, do you? And it's all, well, they started it all, didn't they? It's a sort of, just the way of it, the way of things. The way of life. Come on, fucking Jaguar, Jesus Christ. Fucking get about yourself. Oh, fucking sitting there for fucking ages. It's like, you guys be patient and everything. Aye, brilliant. There's things happening. You know, get on with things. Move. You know? Right, I've picked my parking space already. No, I haven't. Somebody stole it. Fucking in here will do. Fuck it. Right in here. Right there. Thanks. So what I've done is I've messed up and I didn't put the club card points in. So I don't know if you can still do that or no at Tesco, right? So we're going to find out now if you can get your points added to your card at the reception. It's very important. So let's go and find out if you can do it or no. I don't know. I really don't can. Oh yes. Yes. Diversity is our strength. That's why they allow me in here. Oh aye, Jock Mackay. Now you're going to find out. Find it right now. Sorry. Aye, I'm saying sorry. Hiya, can you do points to my card?
Petrol station, no, we can't.
You don't do that
use
anymore?
your card at the machine. There's no way to manually add on.
Alright, okay, thanks.
Sorry.
Bye. No, you can't. You used to be able to. I did actually think somebody maybe said that at one point and I'd kind of forgot about it or something. And that's. So I've found out. I've found out for you, the consumer, that you're fucked if you don't add your points at the machine. So you have to add your club card first if you want your club card points. So that's a great. So Tesco, thank you, and fuck you Tesco for fucking me right off, but never mind, because I've got wheelie bins with you lot. Aye, what does that mean? I don't know. What the fuck does it mean? Who cares, right? So on that note, I'm going to end this. Well, I'm not going to end it because we'll keep going, but never mind. Alright. So we're leaving Tesco without our club card points. But I kind of thought when I was filling it up, it's just, I was all dumb as anything there. I hadn't used it for a while, and I even went out and locked myself out the van and everything, and then, well, how did I get in and all? Where's my, oh look at that clock, aye, right there, right, never mind the clock, aye, the clock, there it is, a lovely clock, there it is right there, there, look at that, brilliant isn't it? So on that note, thanks for watching this segment of this video, bye, but I'm still going. Right, the left part of my brain and the right part of my brain are two separate entities. Right, so what we're going to do here is reverse out without having a crash. Now, oh fuck off twat. Right, and so what you've got to do, well reverse this way because it's an easier option for me. Alright, so, ooh. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Right, so then we turn left here. I mean, yeah, you've got to plan ahead if you're thinking about, you know, BMW right in the way. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a big BMW. Right, thank you very much, thank you. Yes. It's funny. You could actually have a whole video just coming up and down here, couldn't you? It's like, fucking twat in a BMW. Like, it's not that fucking big. Like in your big head and you've got a propeller in front of you, not 4 circles. You know, fucking get it fucking way. The van's more important. I'm a van driver. This is a van. We'll see the guy again maybe in a minute. He's probably still stuck. Yeah, no, you're not going to see him. Right, indicate, let's go. Right, we're going. Sorry, van driver type. Thank you. It's like you're waving at people, you're fucking them over, getting in the way and everything. Who'd you learn to drive? Oh, never fucking mind. Right, always indicate, come off a minute, I've done it. You have a right turn right along here. I should be a driving instructor. There's a lot of things that the government would not allow me to do. It's pretty much everything, really. That's why I've just got to, like, be myself, be an artist and say, fuck it. I'll do painting, so I'm going to do that painting tonight. No, I'm not. Don't have the energy for it. I'm going to go and visit my pal now. We've got. I'll put an iced cake in front of him and see if he's going to fix my Granada. Well, there's like 6 iced cakes. Problem is, if I take the packet in, so I mean, he's going to fucking go for the whole lot of them. You know? And well, I suppose it'd be worth it to get the Granada done, eh? Or do I sneak some of them out of there? Why is that car on the left stop? That's fucking weird. Aye. Right, we're wait. Right. Flat out. Acceleration is fucking mad. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Do 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 do. Phenomenal. Do 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 do. Shut your fucking face. Have you taken your medication today? No, I haven't. Fuck you, asshole. That's the thing, they always try to make out something wrong with you. I always try to make out something wrong with me, but I'm not trying to deny it. There's nothing wrong with me, I'm just the way I am, right? If you don't like it, don't bother watching the videos, but you do watch it, that's why you watch the videos, isn't it? I can smell diesel fumes in the van! That's the injector! You're gonna put your auto lights on! They're auto as I press this button here! Bang! They're on! Yay! And automatic automatically they go off. Bang! They're off. Auto lights. My name is Otto. I am doing the lights. Are you sure you haven't taken your medication? I haven't taken my medication today. That's why I'm feeling a wee bit funny. Right, where are we going now? Look at this fucking junction, like. See the amount of fucking numpties in the world. See when I was in Tesco there trying to manoeuvre my van around, the amount of fucking knockbacks I got peeped at, I got fucking... Nobody fucking helps you. So fuck them. I'm just gonna take my place in the fucking hierarchy and fuck yous all right out of the way. There you go. Take that. Oh, there's a big queue behind me. That means I'm going too slow. Oh aye. We're all numpties. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. What are you fucking stopping for, you fucking tit? There's nothing coming. Fix it. Right, that went well. Aye. We're powering over the... What's this bridge? The Craigs or something? This is Springfield, I think it's called. Springfield... Springbank. I get them mixed up. Springbank roundabout. And then Falkirk you've got Westfield roundabout. I don't give way to BMWs. No. I give way to cars but not BMWs. Right, we're turning left in here. But, oh my fucking holy shit! There's a fucking truck there blocking the way! Fuck you asshole! Look at all the materials. Oh yes, I could have some of that. I like that pallet. Ooh, got a door. Yeah, you're not going to go off there. So what you want to do there is we'll park. Could park in there. Couldn't we? We could park in there. But obviously, oh, it's quite long. My van's quite long, isn't it? We've got that. We've got the. We could just park in front of this place. Fuck it, aye. Maybe not very well parked there, is it? Ugh. Well, never mind. Thanks for watching. Fish. Is that your name? Fish. Is it? Got cakes here. Look there. Oh, they're reduced. Oh shit. Hi pal.
Hi.
How long are you going to be? Not that I'm bothered, like.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Ah, that's okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get round this way, won't I? Aye. Hello, and you can come to the channel. Right, where it's raining, we need to get home because we've got somebody coming out. Alright, it's sealed up, it's all sealed. Got somebody coming. So that's my parking there. Right, so we've got somebody coming up to... Fucking hell, ding dong. Aye. This is sheets, that's your, like, purlins. Well, aye, they haven't even tied it down or fuck all. Wind gets in there, whips all that up. Aye. That should be tied with ropes. Oh aye, definitely. They're just sitting there loose. Not only that, if it blows it could damage other cars and stuff. It can also damage the sheets. Aye. So we'll try it. Landscape, hold on. So we've got a... Is this place shut? It must be. Oh, it's shut because it's 5 o'clock or something, eh? That's the gutters. Is that what that is? Fucking hell, that's weird looking. Weird looking gutters. Right, so I would have thought it would open till 6 or 7 or something. That. Oh, what day is this? This is Monday. Maybe it shuts at 5. On a Monday. What's in there? Just a lot of shite, eh? Right. Oh well then. Right, we'll get going. Get away. That's our compound in there. Keep all the materials. So no, that's not good at all, really. You know, it's a failure. 2 out of 10, guys. When that's still all wrapped up, but oh well. Never mind. Oh. Pallets. I could ask them if I could have them, or maybe they've got to send them back. Alright, guys. So, why did you change the fucking portrait, you fanny, when you're changing right over? You clown. It's a. Look at that. Oh, that's some machine that. You can go for and fucking look at it, you need to do it from here. Here, and welcome to the channel. Time to go home. Yeah. Get your door for K Garage Doors. That's who did my door. These guys are great. They'll do your door. Oh, careful. Wow. Nearly hit the thingy-majiggy. Aye. Nearly. Show you what I do this. Can you do this full circle? Aye. I had to park there because the truck was blocking my way. Oh look, they've got these bollard things so people can't break in and steal stuff. Oh aye, we're getting right round. So what we did is we had a look at the sheeting and it's not secured properly. Because we used to have to do that when I was in the roofing industry. You have to tie it all down so it doesn't blow around. Having it in behind some Harris fencing doesn't stop it from blowing around. Oh aye, well some of it could actually blow onto the roof of my van, couldn't it? Aye. Right, so can you drive home without having a crash? Well, give it a go. I've noticed something. I've stopped shopping in Lidl. When I say I've stopped, I haven't like consciously stopped. I just don't shop in Lidl anymore. I just don't do it. Because I've been going to Tesco and Asda. Yeah. I think a lot of times the shopping's more a case of where you are rather than, you know, because I'm maybe visiting someplace, so I go in to Tesco because I'm right at that end of town. Really wide. Stupid things, recording speed. Oh, fucking waste of time. What do you think people are doing, like 90 down here, like, you know? Be sensible, stop being stupid. Get rid of the green communists. I've got a tin of WD-40 going to land up on top of under my clutch pedal. Right, we're overtaking. Keep an eye on your mirror. And the little silver cars turn left. And we're going to pull into the inside lane. Then we got another one of these stupid things there. This should be a 70, no, a 50. It's like, stop this fucking end green communism. Get rid of these nutters. Get us back to work. Get the country going. Growth. Like, they're going for degrowth. That's what they actually say if you look up the Green Communist Manifesto. They'd frighten you if you really find out what these clowns are trying to do. These clowns. Oh, can you just stop talking about it? It's depressing. I know it is, like, next Saudi. Yeah, they are absolute bastards, a lot of them. Green communists. Fucking horrible bastards. Yeah, nothing nice about it. I'll have to find out what the hell was that? Oh, that's at 10. I think something happened to Greta Thunberg, but I don't know. She's been away poking her snotty little nose into Gaza. And I don't mean Paul Gascoigne, I mean Gaza. Fucking idiot. Just ideologically driven fool. A genetic dead end. I can't see her settling down and having children or anything, can you? Or it could change, I suppose, but she's mentally deranged, isn't she? Well, I'm mentally deranged, but I admit it, right? She's not going to admit it. Mark 1 Focus has got yes stickers on it, which means it should be scrapped. It's got all the misery of a yes supporter. The depressive characteristics. So thanks for joining this video today. We'll put it all together. Thanks for coming along. It's not been that exciting, but you know, it's been quite interesting. Some of it. Is it? Which bits? I don't know. It's a case of like, what do you think's worthy of content? And it's like, well, anything is. Anything and everything. And sometimes you get some nuggets. Well, there's a nugget. It's me driving the van. My fuel gauge has been launching away up to the top. Cyclist. A youngster, that's normal. A normal young man, young boy or a man cycling a push bike. That's what you want. But once you get old enough, you learn how to drive. And they put their push bike away and they become a man. But then that doesn't happen when you've got a green communist, does it? Because they want to stop all that sort of thing. They don't even want us reproducing. They're such a bunch of weirdos. Well, they can carry on with that shit themselves. Right, thanks for watching. Bye. Just like, share and subscribe. It's raining. The handbrake's on.